gonna be. We're going for Chatterbox. I don't know if I'm using one or two different ones. We're going for reading everything and no drinking the alcohol. We're going for sober. Obviously easy. We're gonna do modern. Yes, yes, yes. I'm okay with that.
So, your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him, watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned the letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Which is?
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
Here we are.
Okay, let's do this.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Then what's my part in this? You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
Okay, now I always usually go with the girl. Always.
Hello?
It's so quiet. Where is everyone?
This is a big place. Maybe they're on the other side of the house.
Stay here. I'll have a look.
Why are you going in alone? Shouldn't the detective go? Since, you know, he's got a badge and gun. No? Not a good idea? Okay. Where did did you get a gun? God, the first time I played this, I'm like, why is this floating? And then I realized it's got chains. So I'm almost at 100% of my playthroughs. I've already done the in under 3 hours. I think I did that in like 2 hours.
What's this?
I don't know where. So I'm gonna do a real slow playthrough. So this might be a couple of sections. Because I want to make sure I get everything. Okay, we've got rats. We've got rats. We've got rats, people. Yes. Oh, yes. I love the old school, like, door opening animations. I love that they don't actually open the door like that, but I love that they use the keys like that. That's just, like, so nostalgic. And I love that this cat here is just, like, there. Like, you can scare it once, but the next time you do it, it won't be scared. Watch, when we come back over here, it'll be back. I love how it's not an actual cat or anything. And I hate that we don't do more in the garden. I don't know if that's what I'm missing. Okay, so there's something down there. I guess I already know what's down there. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Got that thing. Why is the housekeeper still there, though? Why doesn't she find anything in the street strange? Okay, so that's all that's down here. Right now. You can keep going back. Every chapter is just like, gotta go here, gotta go there. Okay, let's see. Nothing up here. I already know this is deadbolt. So we are gonna go use the housekeeper's key. I already got all the Lincoln bits, so that's nothing I have to go look for. Alright, so we are in like Flynn.
I'll just take this.
I'm collecting the booze, but I don't think. I remember the goal is to not use it. So it's to be very careful. Probably not gonna sneak. I'm probably gonna kill everything because if you sneak, you might, miss.
Every day, your son.
So I'm gonna pick up behind you. And this one, I'm just gonna, blast everybody. Overcautious. I'm gonna do what Sidney Prescott does. Screams 5. Just shoot the door. It's not caring who's back there. Just like, oh, it's a door. Yeah, that's my fault. Now, the first time I played it, the door fell over. And I haven't gotten that ever since, so I don't know what's going on with that. Collect all the billets, because like I said, I'm just gonna go pew-pew. All the time, all the pew-pews. All the pew-pews. Think I'm okay, right? first time I played this. Not last time. Very first time I played it. Did all this stuff. Okay. Your drinks are filled. Walked over here, and the oven fell open. But the oven's not falling open anymore. I swear the first time I played it fell open, so I don't know what's going on. Don't know if it's because that's the first time you get the rat poison in here. See, oven's not open, so I don't know about that. Okay, and since everything does change, we have to check every room every single time. Because if you miss going in here right now, you're gonna miss.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
Okay. See, you missed that.
That doesn't look safe.
The plate was broken. Now we're gonna head back over this way.
I need the key.
When I get that. Let's get this a lot. Alright, nothing down here that I have missed. So we are gonna go back. By the way, my only criticism about this game is that both playthroughs are exactly the same. I was hoping it would kind of be like a nightmare, where each playthrough is a little different. You go in different areas, you explore different things. Meet different people, but no. Other than the goals and like the traumas, it's exactly the same thing. And I suppose that's okay if they're trying to capture like 1990s, which they are. They're trying to redo the original. But I don't know. Just New Nightmare was such an awesome game. I just really wish they would have kept something else. Bathtub. Also, I'm pretty sure they could have done make the mirrors work a little bit better, Kind of there. I mean, because it can work in The Sims, it can work here. It's got no reason to not work here. That's what I'm saying. Alright, so we're gonna get the map and the key.
What's this?
No, I've never used the map ever in this game.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
story. Like, I get the base of the plot, but like what unfolds a little bit later, I don't get. She's amazed. This doesn't look like a very impressive house. I mean, that's just me.
Wait, don't!
Excuse me? Do you know where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm the niece of Jeremy Hartwood. This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Tercetto. If you don't mind, could you direct us where to find him?
No, I can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Thank you. Strange kid.
Let's look around, see what we can find.
What we can find is a whole lot of nothing.
What kind of stuff are we looking for? I've never been part of an investigation before.
Letters, diaries, receipts, all sorts of notes.
I've read about police analyzing teeth marks and blood samples and fingerprints to find criminals. Is that something you can do?
No, that sounds more like the way the Bureau of Investigation does things. But, you know, if you do find teeth or blood, it's still worth mentioning.
I love David Harbour.
We should talk to Dr. Gray when we're done here. He is the one who runs the hospital. He must know something about what's happened.
Yeah, I just want to get a feel of what we're dealing with here first.
Of course.
Every night the dark man stands.
See.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
find me a knife to cut the canvas. I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one.
That's gonna be me one of these days. Crazy and innocent.
I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you. Do you want to carry it or should I? Miss Hartwood? Emily?
I'll take it. Thank you.
We're done here, right?
I'm not sure. I don't know how to do any of this.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr. Gray. He must know something about what's going on around here.
Okay. Let's do that.
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
Detective Carnby? Where did...
Like, I know Carnby's playthrough is supposed to be canon, but honestly, I think hers fits the story a little bit more because it's about her uncle, it's her family, it's his craziness. Carnby's just thrown into it.
What on earth is happening? What is this place?
It makes more sense for her to feel like she's going crazy since it's her family's curse. Just my own little thing.
What the hell was that thing?
Oh, it's not done yet. What the fuck am I stuck on? Talk about a close fucking call.
I can't go that way.
Yes, I know you can't go that way. I was getting these bullets. Because, you know, when you do a playthrough that, you know, can't really get hit in, bullets are life-saving.
This can't be.
What? Can't be your new ones? Trust me, there's a lot of things that's gonna happen that can't be. This can't be.
I can't go that way.
Yeah, I know. Double checking. Now see, I never understood what this has to do anything. Like, why can you ring the bell? I think it might have to do with Carvey, but I haven't figured that out. Sorry, I don't go to pay for anything.
Emily, is that you?
Batiste?
How'd you get here?
Games and horror games,
I was
not
back at Dorsetto,
for the money.
looking for my Uncle Jeremy.
Jeremy's your uncle. I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Dorsetto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
How do they know them?
What happened, Batiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Cause these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Dorsetto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Just like it. He says it's been protecting him ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from? Have you been there?
I was there no more than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
Alright guys, I will be right back and you just like literally like maybe 2 minutes. What is it, Tuck? You want some measurements? Bob, where did you put the tape measure? Boba B, my little cutie kitty, where'd you put the tape measure? Shadow, do you know where it is? Oh, found it. Okay, this is 18. by 14. Okay guys, I'm back. Sorry, we're moving, and my fiance had questions about the measurements of something of his. Okay, I got these. And yes, that is Navi. Sugar-like lizards. Those chameleons? I don't think I caught.
Are you staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
Your sister. She also works at your setup?
Yeah, she the one who got us job.
Be careful, okay?
You said it, miss.
Okay, this building is clear. Yeah, I know. You can't go this way. Oh, what's this? Bullets! That's why you go those ways. Just guess what I love when I'm in a survival horror game. Bullets. saw me looking up, there was nobody there. But that instant guy.
This must be Miss Jackson's place. Let's see if we can find out more about Jeremy's talisman.
I want to live here. It's all magical and cool. I want to have a table with like weird potions and like voodoo dolls and magical artifacts. That's like the best day of my life.
It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman. I think it's meant to hold the talisman. What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Here. It's right over there behind you. I promise you, it's behind you. See? There it is. Told you.
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, well, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seems certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually. Especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy?
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood. You wouldn't want to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
That is chapter 1. You know, they paint the Doctor as like some sort of evil mastermind. I love that they don't do anything.
Detective Carnby! God, I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
It's hard to explain. I think I blacked out. It was like I went somewhere else.
It's okay, miss. You're clearly upset.
No, I don't know what's happening.
This is a very stressful situation for you, I understand.
Ugh, no, you don't understand.
Take a deep breath. Why don't you sit down, smoke some of the Perique? If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
I want to stay. I found a talisman just like the one in the painting. I think I might be able to figure out where Tarawea is, where Jeremy wanted to go.
That's great. Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle the investigation.
I'm not crazy, Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
If a talisman like this can open up doors between the French Quarter and Derceto, then maybe Jeremy is hiding in some strange other world. Like Tarawea, the place he mentioned in the book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Carnby, Emily Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Carnby, Emily felt surprisingly invigorated. She felt absolutely sure that it was her manipulation of the talisman that had brought her back to Derceto. Jeremy mentioned 2 items in his commonplace book that somehow connected him to 2 more dreams, or whatever they should be called. If Jeremy had 2 more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared. Or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. Excited to follow up on her clues, Emily set out to find the old clock and the boiler.
Over here? Yep. On the bed. Cool. Nick had him measure his nightstand.